Oh.
Who was Mindy St. Clair? What song was Mindy St. Clair? Or did she go into Journey?
She's Journey.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Cannonball Run wouldn't be like Eastbound and Down. No, that's not Smoking the Bandit. It's Eastbound and Down.
Yeah.
It's Sean, isn't it?
It is Sean.
Yes.
It is Sean.
Yeah.
That's right. Sean.
Yes.
He didn't take the form of a middle-aged white male for nothing. Yeah. So, well, and what is Sean's song?
I want to go back to iTunes and we can.
Sean comes in.
And just
So are we saying Sean is stiletto?
Sean might be stiletto.
He is, as he says, a naughty bitch.
Yeah, he is. You got that right, sister.
Yeah. And then, okay, so Rosalinda's Eyes
that would
is
be Chidi's song to Eleanor.
Yeah, that's right. During the reboot where they fall in love.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. And when they end up falling in love again,
mm-hmm.
they're at the end of season 2. Half a Mile Away sounds kind of like a Jason song.
Mm-hmm.
My Other World is just a half a mile away.
That would be, yeah. His bro, or his,
yeah.
The bro room, or.
Oh, the Bud Room.
The Bud
The
room.
Bud Hole.
The Bud Hole.
The Bud Hole. And also his dance troupe. Yeah. Until the Night is also it's another big love song.
Mm-hmm.
So is that another
It could be a Janet song.
Could be a Janet song. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, going back to my original question,
Mm-hmm.
Stranger or 52nd Street.
Yes.
I used to be Team Stranger. I thought it was up in this point, and then I'm looking at the track list for
track by track.
Yeah, and I'm like, every song here on 52nd Street, probably except for Until the Night.
I like Until the Night a lot. It's a big musical finish, basically.
But it's like all singles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yes and no. So if you look at his greatest hits volumes 1 and 2,
Yes.
you've only got Big Shot and My Life on there, and some later versions add Honesty in.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm thinking like all songs that I would know and love.
sure.
Like I see definitely side 1, all singles.
Well, I would agree. I think that, but this is what I was saying. I think that 52nd Street may not have quite the wow factor that a good half of The Stranger does, but it is song for song more consistent.
Yeah.
I think when you side 1, side 2, there's not a dud in the bunch. Even the end track 52nd Street, even though it's lyrically kind of inconsequential, there's not a lot going on in it. It's only like it's just a hair over 2 minutes, but it's a good mood song, and it's got a good sax solo on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I would argue that he actually, as far as album consistency goes, it ramps up from The Stranger. Like The Stranger is a good 6 songs out of 9.
Yeah.
And then 52nd Street is solid all the way through. And I think Glass Houses is solid all the way through, and also Nylon Curtain. I would even argue that An Innocent Man is solid all the way through, despite my dislike for Uptown Girl.
I think it's a fun song.
It's
a fun
just,
song.
it's just not. It's not. It's ugh.
You made your point.
Yes, thank you. Now, especially when, there are plenty of romantic lyrics on there. It's his love album for Christy Brinkley.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even The Longest Time, I think it's a great doo-wop song.
Yeah.
Great acapella, fun song, just, yeah. And
Tell Her About has Fort Thompson on it.
Yeah. And, I mean, it's a good, solid, yeah. I just probably Uptown Girl is my least favorite song on that album.
Yeah. What is your least favorite Billy Joel song?
Ooh, there are some duds.
Yeah,
there are some duds. As much as I really love his music, there I mean, oh,
I'll tell you mine.
Okay, go for it.
It's probably, I'm sure there are some duds. More duddier than this one, but I do not like Shades of Grey off of River of Dreams. I just don't.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like an old man on the porch.
Yeah. Well, so does No Man's Land.
Yeah. That one at least has, I mean, the whole album is sort of like Old Man on the Porch.
It is.
But as far as
the bright spots on that album are the title track, and then Lullaby. Good Night, My Angel.
Famous Last Words I really like.
Oh, too. Famous Last Words is good. Famous Last Words is good. I also actually like 2,000 Years, and Great Wall of China.
Yeah,
that's a good but those friendship getting screwed song.
Well, it's like I remember there was like a Shades of Grey documentary that came out a few months after the album came out.
Right, because it's basically like he got mismanaged, and first of all, I don't know how you have your ex-brother-in-law be your manager for so long and not think that you're getting screwed in the back end there.
Right. Which is why that I think it's Family Productions.
Yeah.
Why that logo is on pretty much everything.
I think until Greatest Hits. I think it's on it through a lot of. Yeah.
And then he finally got out of that awful contract he had.
Yeah.
But I think what I remember on that documentary, it was Dan Kortzemeyer who does my other favorite old man not on lawn artist, Don Henley.
Yes. Yeah.
Is like, just do what Don does. Just complain.
And yeah, Don definitely complains.
Don complains.
But hey, you get Heart of the Matter out of it, so
you get New York Man out of it.
Yeah.
You get
End of the Innocence out of it.
Oh God.
Great track. So that Bruce Hornsby piano on there. You get Boys of Summer out of it, that Mike Campbell guitar.
Yeah. Those synths on Boys of Summer.
Yeah.
That is like, I mean, that's another, would be probably top 10, 15 perfect single for me.
Oh, that's such a great song. Yeah. Yeah.
And of course I just think...
And then that...
Yeah. And of course I think just every song pretty much 1984, or around 1984, 85, I just think it's about Stevie Nicks anyway.
Yeah.
I think it's fair.
I mean, they had their thing. Yeah. Speaking of, I mean, Leather and Lace is a great song. Such a great song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's leather, she's lace.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well,
that was a good start.
It was a good start to the hiatus.
Yeah.
I mean,
but which one do you like more? Do you like season 1 or season 2?
That's a good question. I think season 1. Season 1 has so many hits when you think about it, though. Mm-hmm. It's got Michael being depressed. It's got, it's got, I don't know, it's got so many killer moments. But season 2 has some once they've settled into the characters there, season 1 has that cliffhanger where Michael just drops the mask and does his evil laugh, and it's perfect. And then you've got season 2, which, I mean, it is more consistent, I think. Like, I don't feel like we had those moments in season 2 where we were talking about filler episodes the way we were talking about in season 1.
Yeah. So you're saying that season 1 had some filler episodes,
Yeah.
which it did.
Yes.
And season 2, my thing is season 2 could have ended at episode 10 for me. When things kind of wrap up, they go after them in the medium place.
Yeah.
They're in the bad place. And then they go see the judge. Or they're about to go see the judge.
So you would start season 3 with the judge?
I think it could. I'm just saying it could start. The way season 2 starts, I think episode 10 could be it could end there.
Where they appear in the good place
or they appear before the judge or the burrito.
Okay, so basically it would just go a little bit into the next episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where they've got where they see the burrito on the table.
But in episodes 11 and 12 are just setting it up for season 3.
They really are. It's going to be hard not to talk about season 3 for such a long time.
Right.
But they do set it up. But if you don't have, there are 12 episodes to the technically really 13 because it's 2 chapters smushed into one in the first episode. But so it's done as 12 episodes though, and if you leave out 11 and 12, then you miss the moment of because episode 10 is Michael with the trolley problem.
Right.
That is possibly the most emotionally impactful. I'm using a word I hate, impactful. It's the most emotionally impacting scene in the entire season.
Yes,
in my opinion. And you've got, it's come around to Eleanor shows concern for Michael, and he feels touched, and then you've got Michael sacrificing himself to save Eleanor, and that would have been a great way to go out. So yeah, I could see that.
I mean, it's not that seasons like episodes 11 and 12 don't have value. They do.
Super do. I mean, you've got, but it almost seems like a coda, right? Like it's so this is where things really end, but then these things happened along the way. And you have their test episode in which you see Eleanor's true growth because of how she figures out her test, but also sticks to her "we all go or none of us go." That's where she really arrives as in herself, as somebody who's evolved into a good person.
But I mean, even to that end too, season 12 ends on Eleanor meeting Chidi again.
Yes.
So, I just for me, season 2 starts out a bit rough because they just mess with the formula.
Yeah.
They're trying to mess with what they've already established.
Right.
And it doesn't really get on its feet till about middle of episode 3.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of do a little bit of the Arrested Development. Everybody has their separate story kind of thing. Yeah.
And then once it all comes together, then it's aces. It's scenes of Italian restaurant.
Yes.
So, I guess for me, as I'm talking,
or is it Zanzibar?
As I'm talking more and more as far as quality wise, I would say season 1 for me is more consistent. It's the one I probably enjoy more because.
Yeah, I could see that.
But I don't know. But in the same way, season 1 just lays the groundwork for season 2.
Yeah,
and I mean, you're gonna have like in the beginning of season 2. Yeah, I mean, Honesty may not be the best song, but but then you